Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. My name is Phyllis Jennings Holt, and I am the Director of Social Services. And I would like to begin by recognizing our distinguished guests who are with us today. From our Board of County Supervisors, DeShonda Jefferson, Chair at Large of the Prince William County Board of County Supervisors. Vice Chair and Neabsco District Supervisor, Victor Angry. Potomac District Supervisor, Andrea Bailey. From our Office of Executive Management, County Exec, Christopher Shorter. And we have our Deputy County Executives here, Elijah Johnson, Alicia Hart, Wade Hugh, and Steve Austin. We also have congressional staff here, Fatima Malik with Congressman Wilkerson Shaw office, Taraza Jenkins with Congressman Vindman's office, Tanya James, who is also with Congressman Vindman's office, Jackie Marmol with Senator Warner's office, Devin Schuer with Senator Kane's office, and we have our DSS Advisory Board members, Vice Chair Idris O'Connor, Latanya Hamilton, and Clarice Torian. We also have members from our community partners organizations representing Streetlight Ministries, ACTS, Northern Virginia Family Services, and Cooperative Council of Ministries, better known as the CCOM. Today is truly a proud and historic moment for Prince William County. As the Director of Social Services and someone who has the privilege of leading the department, I have seen firsthand the realities of homelessness in our community. I have met individuals who are working but still not can afford housing. I have met seniors who never imagined that they would experience homelessness. And I have met people who simply needed someone to believe in them and help them take the next step forward. Today is about more than just turning dirt with a shovel. Today represents hope. It represents dignity. And it represents our collective commitment to ensuring that persons in our community have a pathway to stability, support, and a place to call home if and when needed. I want to thank all of you for being here today, and I want to thank our Board of County Supervisors whose support and commitment to our community help make today possible. Now it's my honor to introduce Madam Chair, DeShonda Jefferson.
All right, thank you everyone for coming out and joining us in spite of the weather. I agree, today is an important day because it is marking a new beginning for people who need help. We have to judge our society by what we are doing to help the most vulnerable amongst us. And I really would like to give special credit to the late Congressman Jerry Conley. This is part of his legacy too. He worked very hard to make sure that this day was possible. And I also want to thank again representatives from our federal delegation because we need you. You are partners with us, and you are also going to continue to help make this a reality. Again, today is a new beginning. I am so grateful for everyone who played a part in this coming together. And I truly hope that this will be the beacon of light that is needed for our residents, our friends, our neighbors who find themselves unsheltered. It's still a problem, not just within the nation, but within our county. We have a lot of people who have a lot of needs. And the board, we are moving in the right direction. Just a few months ago, we opened the Crisis Receiving Center. That offered hope for those experiencing short-term mental health crises. Now with this, we can continue to do even more. So thank you very much to everyone who is here today. Thank you, Phyllis, for all that you and your department do. Please stand up. She wasn't expecting that. I've been saying that a lot to our staff lately. You need to stand up when you're recognized because often you're working behind the scenes and you may not get the recognition you deserve. But it is your dedication alongside everyone else here that's making this possible. So thank you so very much for everything that you and your team are doing.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I have one request, okay? So we have a dedicated crew of folks that come out and set this up and put out all these chairs. Can I get some of y'all to come and fill these seats? I mean, they're here for you. We want you to come sit down, please, okay? Let's just show them that you care about the work they put in to set this room up. All right? Okay, well, please just move as I begin my remarks, okay? Okay, well, again, good afternoon. Today represents more than a start of construction. It reflects more than 2 decades of commitment, partnership, and learning. Now, how did we get here? You have heard me say that on the board chamber a few times. There's a story about how we got to today. The path to this groundbreaking began in the early 2000s. Between 2000 and 2003, the Cooperative Council of Ministries worked with the Board of County Supervisors to create a day drop-in pilot program. It was a daytime drop-in program. When the pilot program launched in 2003, it proved something important. It proved that there was both a need and a willingness in this community to respond. And what began as a temporary daytime effort became a permanent resource known as the Drop-In Center. Now, in 2010, the center was renamed to the Bill Mayer Drop-In Center. And I want to spend a little bit of time just telling you who Bill Mayer was. William Mayer was a well-known supporter of anyone in need and definitely our unsheltered. And from my research, he spent his years doing this. I've done a little digging on him. He passed away April 25th, 2010 at the age of 57 years old. And I find that interesting both because he lived in Fredericksburg, but spent all of his time and most of his time up here in Prince William County, in particular the Woodbridge area. There's more information out there on him, so when you get the time, please go and research Mr. Mayer. And they say this, if you say someone's name when they're deceased, you've just brought them back to life for today. So Bill is here with us today, joining something that we're about to celebrate here, and we do this groundbreaking. So that's a little bit about Bill, excuse me. So this shelter met the basic needs such as meals, showers, and clothing, while also connecting people to healthcare, employment, education, and housing referrals with the goal of moving people towards stability. That was the model, moving people towards stability. The hypothermia program operated during the winter months from November 1st through March 31st. And in 2017, the operation transitioned to Streetlight Ministries as the program evolved into an overnight shelter open 7 days a week from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Then came the COVID-19 pandemic. The overnight shelter relocated several times from its original site here to Ferlazzo, and then over to Sharon Bockham, the Dale City Rec Center, and then eventually back to Ferlazzo. Many individuals require consistent medical and behavioral health support, and we learned that a night shelter model was not enough. As a result, the program evolved into a year-round 24 hours, 7 days a week shelter. Even with that expansion, seasonal hypothermia services remain necessary. Today, Streetlight Ministries operates Hypothermia East, and Manassas Baptist operates Hypothermia West. This program aligned with recommendations from the Marbut Homeless Needs Assessment, which called for adding year-round emergency shelter beds for single adults, particularly adult males. As we continued evaluating our system, the county researched the Homeless Navigation Center model. The goal was not to simply provide shelter, but to create a coordinated pathway towards permanent housing. Ultimately, the Homeless Navigation East Center was incorporated into the county's capital improvement program bringing us to today. That wind's picking up. This new 34,000 square foot facility will provide temporary emergency shelter for up to 50 adults experiencing homelessness, along with a daytime drop-in center at the same location. More importantly, it will bring the services that will help those experiencing homelessness together under one roof. The goal is simple and clear: to help individuals navigate the system more effectively and move toward permanent housing. By strengthening coordination among community partners and centralizing services, this center will reduce the number of people experiencing homelessness and create real pathways to stability. Today, we break ground on a building, but what we are truly building is opportunity, an opportunity for stability, and opportunity for dignity, and an opportunity for a new beginning. And I am very excited to be here to celebrate this opportunity with each of you today. So let's get to throwing some dirt. Thank you all for being here.
Sir. Let's confirm. Hold that. Yeah. All right. Well, good afternoon, everyone. It is wonderful. It is absolutely wonderful to be here. What a milestone for us. I want to agree with our chair, with Phyllis, and with our vice chair that today truly is a milestone, truly is exciting, and I will tell you, long overdue. Today certainly reflects the planning, the partnership, and the steady commitment that this board and this community has made to support our neighbors experiencing homelessness in a thoughtful and certainly lasting way. I want to start with, in the same way that the chair did, with just recognizing Phyllis Jennings Holt in the entire social services and homeless services division. If we can give them a round of applause. We know that at some point soon, the ribbon will be cut on this facility. And when it is, it'll be this team, the social services team, the homeless services team that is actually in this facility changing lives. So we want to make sure that we appreciate what is to come, certainly. I also want to just acknowledge and thank Matt Villarreal and the entire FFM team. Can we give them a round of applause? You all, if you would raise your hand, Matt and really the entire team, thank you for all that you do. Facilities and fleet management, they bring projects like this forward, and they bring them forward with pride. I see their faces, I see the smiles, the familiar faces, because they are proud of this work, and it means a lot for them to be here. So thank you all very much. I also see many others from our government, our procurement team, our transportation team. I even see our Chief Newsham here, because we are all proud of the work that is about to happen. And after this construction happens, the work that then happens to change lives. So I want to just appreciate all the government staff that are here that play a part in this work. I also want to again acknowledge our board who are here with us today. These projects cost money, all right? And if it were not for our board willing to invest the funding, the vision to make sure that this happens, we would not be here today. So I just want to acknowledge our board members who are here today and those who could not be. So a round of applause to our board. We are also just very grateful for our project contractors. So Coakley and Williams Construction, if you all would raise your hands, thank you all for the work that you're about to do. Yep. Here, want to acknowledge you. Our project designer, our Architecture Incorporated, if you would raise your hand, Architecture Incorporated. Yep. And of course, our construction team, who will soon turn vision into reality. So I want to thank them as well. And most importantly, I want to thank all of our community partners. Phyllis went over those names at the start of the program. I just want to thank you for all that you are about to do to change lives, really all that you are already doing to change lives here in Prince William County. But certainly, once this facility is operational and open, what you will do for this community and to change lives is absolutely phenomenal. So a round of applause to our community partners. This work does not happen without their partnership, and certainly we We know that homelessness is complex. Addressing it requires more than just a bed for the night. Today, as we break ground on the Homeless Navigation Center East, it's important to point out that this center is about delivering coordinated services that connect people to solutions and giving a clear path from crisis to stability. And that is why this facility, the center, is so very exciting, and why we're all excited today, because it is designed to support our neighbors experiencing homelessness in their journey to permanent housing. And we know it is a journey. So thank you all again for being here. It did not rain, so no umbrellas needed. Hopefully, I'm going to knock on some wood when I say that. So appreciate you, all of you. Clearly, your presence here today means that you understand what is about to happen here. Even post-construction, what will happen in terms of the lives that will be changed. So thank you all for being here. No. Oh.
Good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Idris O'Connor. I'm chair for the Cooperative Council of Ministries, and want to thank, on behalf of the Cooperative Council of Ministries, want to thank the Board of County Supervisors and the Department of Social Services and the community at large for your support in the construction of this brand new shelter. This shelter will help expand services to the county to help those who are currently unhoused. And this is a new beginning. It's an answered prayer for our church coalition. Many of us for decades, along with our past chair, Bill Mayer, had been praying and working to help get this day to happen, that there's a shelter that will help end homelessness in Prince William County. And so we're excited today for this groundbreaking, and we're going to continue this partnership with the county and the community at large to help carry out the legacy of Bill Mayer and end homelessness. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Y'all follow directions well. So as we are about to close, I want to thank you all for being here today to mark this important milestone again for Prince William County. Today represents our community's commitment to ensuring that everyone has access to support, opportunity, and hope. Moments like this do not happen without strong leadership, meaningful partnerships, and a shared belief that we can make a difference. I want to take this moment, and I know that County Exec Shorter and many have already acknowledged the individuals, but again, I would like to acknowledge Prince William County Facilities and Fleet Management, Prince William County communication staff that helped us and worked with us to get this day here and had it helped set up, my DSS leadership team that has been on this journey with us from day one, and I can't forget especially the staff within Homeless Services, my street outreach team. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the work that you do. And now I invite our dignitaries to join us for the official groundbreaking and a photo opportunity.
Make sure you got dirt. Okay, everyone's got it. 3, 2, 1, go ahead.